The quality of the entries are starting to get stronger and stronger.
This year we are seeing a lot more entries than we did last year. I think this bodes well for both the awards as well as the community. It shows that the award is gaining rapid recognition.
Yeah.
And I think the ideas that have been captured and translated into words are actually quite good.
Pleasantly surprised to see a very wide range, very diverse entries, which covers lots of like creative ideas on how they're going to solve the business challenges.
Yeah. I think some of the entries have been very, very innovative.
Yeah.
It shows that the standard of marketing is of a relatively high level, I think.
Very high, I would say, in terms of quality. So it was a neck-to-neck competition.
Yes.
Let the best win. How much time do we have?
I think a great marketeer is someone who gets to the essence of the brand or the business problem at hand and can convert the campaign into results, tangible, measurable results.
A great marketeer will build more great marketeers within the organization, and that's important. How does he or she provide the platform for their people to grow within the organization?
Is someone who can interact and relates to customers, not afraid of listening and hearing out consumers or even being close to them, because most marketers will very good behind the scenes and terrible when it comes to in front of the customer.
Many of the marketeers find themselves with a lower budget and yet have to outperform their competitors.
It is super clear. So starting from the top, and then it then tapers down to becoming super creative. Because as the industry and in terms of especially on the consumer side is extremely fragmented and noisy, it's just cutting through that clutter with extremely creative ideas to solve the business problem.
The person who keeps his or her eyes and ears on the ground, understands the trends, understands the different nuances of the market, the target audience, gets insights from data analytics and research. Builds a fantastic team because that ultimately will be the driver of everything.
We've gone through a lot of submissions and for a number of them actually it's tough to mark because the stories behind the submissions haven't really been very effectively told. So my advice is if you've got a good campaign or if you've got a good initiative, make sure a lot of that comes out in the submissions because the judges can only mark what's put in front of them.
So from a judging process, you want to be very crisp, very clear about what was your challenge or what was your opportunity, what were you trying to achieve, and how you went about doing it and what results you got. As much energy on the why as much as you put in the what you did, that will help your entry significantly.
What we saw was there's a little bit of disconnection in some of the areas between teams, between business objectives and the results itself. So I think a much tighter view, a much broader view when it comes to what do you want to see teams doing. And it's not just about the CMO or the marketer, it's about the team and the organization. I think that needs to come because what we need to do is we need to ensure that the brands are able to continue, not around the individuals, but around the organization.
To drive. There are a lot of submissions where as a standalone marketing campaign, it's creative and it's fun, it's interesting, but it doesn't actually solve the business problem. I think that are mostly the submissions that I would rate low because then it's just an expense.
And make sure that you get very precise on what the entry requirements are. Sometimes some entries where I believe are not qualified because they didn't comply with that, so it's imperative that they follow the guidelines.
We have many smaller brands who feel that they may not be up or at par with the larger brands. But when we look at judging the awards, you don't look at the size of the organization or the size of the team. You look at the science that goes behind it, the art of executing, and ultimately the results from the work done by the marketers.